Hi guys, welcome to episode 5 of Total Carping. We're here today from the pit 1. Basically, me and Josh have joined here on a spring ticket, as I said in the last video, but this is probably my second only chance of being able to fish it because a number of things have got in my way. I've been quite busy recently, so sorry for the lack of videos. There should have been one uploaded around 2 or 3 days ago, but I simply couldn't get out during the weekend. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm fishing trolleys, but I'm fishing them on fluorocarbon leaders instead of lead core leaders. It seems to work more effectively than lead core leaders in here. Don't know why, it's just a confidence thing really. For me, a lot of the regulars said the fluoro leaders seem to work better. So I'm sort of going by what they say. You shouldn't always take into account what people say around the bank because obviously it travels down the grapevine quite a fair bit, so it can be changed and it's not always correct. So yeah, it's important to do what you feel is right and what makes you feel confident. So I've got a few fish topping in the middle there. I'm not sure if that's green or carp. I'll keep an eye on that, and if I do think it's carp, I won't be scared to put a rod on there later. As I said, yeah, both on trolleys. I've got one out to a set of lily pads. It is chocker with weed in here really badly. Though again, I've been told that there's a clear spot around those. Does sound true because usually it is clear on the lily pads. Usually it's a little bit deeper as well, I've found. And I've got one just round this tree here. I'll show you a bit more in detail in a second. Hopefully you'll be able to catch one out of here. It's not a tricky lake, but having said that, it's not a lake where you're going to be pulling 10 fish out a day. So yeah, and we've got a bit of exciting news to tell you, me and Josh, so I'll see you in a second. Right, well the reason I've chosen this swim today, I think it may be called the secret swim, I'm not totally sure, but I've got a nice cool wind blowing right at me. And obviously you need to get on a cold wind if it's hot, and it's still hot today. It's been hot for a while, and that's why I've got a bucket for my rods to lay on, because the ground is so hard for me to get bank sticks in. It's proven impossible. I don't use a mallet. I never use a mallet, and that's one thing you should take into account. Never use a mallet. It ruins your fishing, and then it's just a nuisance for all other anglers. So yeah, as you can see, there's a nice bit of ripple chucking into this bank, and as you can see, very, very, very weedy, and that seems to be the going thing for most lakes in our country now, because it's getting hotter, the climate's getting hotter, and our lakes are getting clearer. It's getting a lot weedier. So yeah, I've got one rod just to the side where that swan is, basically, but in line with the pads. So come back a little bit further, and that's where I am. And I felt the lead down. It felt all right. It's not perfect. I mean, but it was good enough for me to leave the rig there, even though trolleys, you're 99% sure that it's going to be sitting right wherever it sits, even if it's up a tree. So, no, I'm just kidding. And the other one is just down here behind this bush. I sort of flicked the rod out, and I looped the line back over, and it felt good there. And I know my friend has had a few fish just down there, and it's only about 3 foot deep, and you've got probably about 1 foot of weed. But it's like a nice silty patch down there. I don't like fishing in heavy silt because it can cause problems. It can make your bait smell awful and put the fish off. But having said that, it's a natural food larder. So yeah, that's the spots I'm fishing. I've got a little tip for you. If you seem to have a lot of problem with gulls or seagulls when you're using a throwing stick, a little tip is to get quite a fast rhythm going, because when you seem to put out bait quickly in a throwing stick, it seems to confuse the seagulls and they start diving for nothing, basically. So yeah, I know it's difficult with regular throwing sticks, but if you use, I know there's a throwing stick on the market where you sort of load from here. Yeah, but if you try and practice and keep delivering bait quickly, so have 2 in your hand, keep loading it up, because I use 2 boilies at one time and fling them out like that, and I seem to find that it sort of confuses them and they start going nuts, basically, and they definitely don't get them as easy as if you're doing single and you're going really slowly. So if you try and get a really nice rhythm going, it does come with practice, but honestly you can do it. But it seems to confuse the gulls and they don't seem to get you bait. bait, so there's a handy little tip there. Hi guys, well, I said previously that we had some good news to tell you. Basically, me and Josh are now part of the team at Individual Baits. You may have heard of them before because Sleepy Fisherman 10, or Chris Fishing Dorset, he uses their baits and he's part of the team as well. Basically, we're on board to do a vlog on his YouTube channel. Basically, Christian, the owner of the company, has taken us on, and we're really, really pleased. We're going to really work hard to develop a vlog. So we're going to start doing videos that you see will be now put onto the Steamies channel, the Individual Baits channel. Sorry if that disappoints you. We will still continue to do videos on this channel, like small clips and stuff like that, but we want to develop and continue to make our blog better. So you think that putting it on the Individual Baits channel and website will be the best thing to do. I'll leave a link in the description about what's going to happen, and I'll leave the link of the website and the Steamies channel in the description as well. So yeah, we're really pleased. It's a dream come true, I guess, for us. We've always wanted to get in the angling industry, and Christian has kindly taken us on, and hopefully we'll have some fish to show you. Basically, I've got here is I've got some Tiger Nut and Toffee, or TNT. It's very popular with Chris, although we're going to be trying a lot of different baits. We're not going to be sticking to sort of one or two. Although I can't blame Chris for doing that though, because if a bait's working, why change? So yeah, so hopefully we'll be seeing some videos of some big fish catching on this bait, because it is a quality bait. I wish I could eat it, and to be honest, if I did start eating it, I wouldn't be able to stop myself, because it does taste nice. I've had a few myself, so yeah, I've just got a swan going down on my bait now, so I won't be surprised if my rod goes off, but yeah, hopefully we'll have some big fish to show in the future. Hi guys, basically I forgot to tell you that this is probably going to be sort of a double venue video, because I'm thinking of going over to a lake that I bailiff tomorrow. It's full of fish, full of 20s, and we think there's a few 30s knocking around. It backs onto a lot of the famous Yateley lakes, so hopefully we might have a few out there. There seem to be a lot sort of long common strains in there. They're very, very long and ghosty like, and there's a scattering of mirrors in there. Me and Josh have had a lot of fish out of there. Some of the photos are in the photos video if you want to take a look at that on our channel. So yeah, I'm going to fish Frimley today. I'll probably stay till about 7:30, because it is a bit of a walk to the car, to be honest with you. And then tomorrow, Josh is doing a bit of bailiff work down there tomorrow at Tri Lakes. But I'm going to go down there and see if I can nab a few, because I don't bailiff as often as Josh down there. I just go in my spare time when I can. So yeah, I'm going to head over there tomorrow. It's fairly simple tactics over there, but hopefully we'll be able to get a few there tomorrow. I want to get a few fish for the camera. It is looking good here, but with this weed, it's making me not feel as confident as I would if it was clear, obviously. But yeah, I've got a nice wind pushing in here, but that bloody swan is making it a nuisance. He's probably picking up all the bait that I've put around there. It is very shallow, this lake. I think the deepest part is probably 6 or 7 foot, and that's over the bat, and that's only in a small area. The rest of the lake's 4 foot. That's probably why it's so weedy, to be honest with you. And you've got a lot of tree cover, so it is quite choddy around the edges. And obviously where you've got tree cover. And there's a lot of scum on the surface as well, which makes it hard for sinking your lines. So yeah, I'm trying not to complain, but I would like it a little bit easier to present the bait in here, but it's all part of carp fishing at the end of the day. So yeah. Also, I'd like to point out a guy that started doing some videos. His name's Sharpie. I'm not sure whether it's just Sharpie or with some numbers at the end. His name's Carl Sharp. I've been watching his videos. I think he's only got about 4 or 5 episodes, but I recommend taking a look at them. They're really good, really informative, and he's had some nice fish out. So yeah, congrats on making those videos. I really enjoyed them. As I said, I need a fish now, so here we go. Bring on the chunks. Well, welcome to the second venue of episode 5. We're down here at Tri Lakes, a lake that I help bailiff. It's down in Sandhurst. It's near all the famous Yateley lakes. In fact, there's a lake just there. just behind this fence. That's, I think it's the Match Lake, the C-Mix Match Lake. I've been here probably half an hour, 45 minutes, and I've already had a pickup on both rods, which I've missed. They're getting ready to spawn in here, but having said that, they're on the feed. Probably about 10 fish out. 10 fish have been out this morning. I didn't get here till 10 o'clock because I drove all the way over in, forgot my bait. So yeah, I'm thinking that we may get a few fish today. I've got a choddy on the left-hand rod. It's a straightforward bottom bait on the right-hand rod. My choddy is just through the gap in those two islands, just out there somewhere. And then the other one is, you can see that set of pads just there, just to the left of that, round here. And I'm feeling really confident. I've sort of put 20-30 baits over each rod, and I think that's going to be the winning method, to be honest with you. They're absolutely ripping the bottom up as well. They're really hungry, because obviously they're starting to spawn. They need something to fuel them. You usually get heavy feeding period before spawning and after spawning, so hopefully we'll be able to bag a few today. Using the individual baits TNT, Steamy's TNT, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do the business. And a Coots has gone down on my left-hand rod. It's probably going to make my left-hand rod go off. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe I need to move that left-hand rod closer right in there, where it's slightly deeper water. I tend to not go much further down than 5 foot, so I can sort of guess that it's around 5 foot there. So yeah, probably going to get a run any minute. Right, hi guys, it's now about 4:30, so I think it's about 2 hours since I last saw you, and I've moved swim slightly, probably only 20 foot, but still a different swim. And I've just got a bait just through the middle of these two islands here, just down in there. I get a slightly better vantage point and casting point from here, so I've just flicked it out underarm on a choddy. I've already had one rattle off this morning on a choddy, but unfortunately I lost it in the snags. So, yeah. Plenty of fish showing. They are starting to spawn, but as I said, they need to feed before they spawn. So you'll see like a massive plume of bubbles come out, and that's where they're sort of flanking the bottom with their side and showing off to the ladies. So yeah, fingers crossed, bring on the chunks. Right, I've changed swim yet again, and I'm right in the sticks here, so I've got a hit and hold. I thought I spotted some fizzing about 10 minutes ago. I just come up here, grabbed the gear, and just flicked a rod out quickly. Chucked sort of 10 baits over the top, and I'm fishing ultra slack, because it's probably no more than 12 foot out. I have seen the fish cruising through here before, so I know they can get through there. And as you can see, it is a jungle. Right, here we go. Managed to get one. On the chod rig just between the two islands out there. Only been in sort of 10 minutes, it roared off. I thought it was actually a swan that picked up the hook bait, but it turned out to be this beauty. Yeah, she's probably about £10. Nice common. First fish of the day, but best hour's coming, so yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get another one. Josh, you need to get the rods out.